Hello, this is Åsa with a new cold layout. These photos were taken, I think, in just the last days of December, and I were really tired of the shadow here on the mountain, so I asked my family to take me to the sun, and they did. We planned to see the sunset from one of the islands off the coast, one that you can reach with a bridge. So we went there, but we got a bit late because it took forever to get the ice off the car windows, and the sun is only up for a couple of minutes here, so we got the sunset on our way to the beach that we were heading for, and these are the sunset pictures from the car window. And if you look closely, you can even see me in the rear mirror taking those photos. It's a fun thing. It was minus 16 degrees Celsius this day, and it was so cold. Minus 16 might sound like a walk in the park, but it together with just the icy environment by the sea, it was so cold. We could only be out of the car for a couple of minutes because we were freezing, and when I took the photos, I just I had to take my gloves off, and it was not recommended, I can tell you that. So I will be posting a lot of layouts from this outing in the coming weeks, but this is the first one, and it's on our way to the beach where we stayed for a couple of minutes, and I got to take lovely photos of the ice and the snow and my family. The viewfinder reels I have, or viewmaster reels I have die cut with a die from My Favorite Things, and it's one of my my favorite things. I think it's so versatile, and I like to use it. My plan is to sometime in the near future use it with different colors in those empty slots, and it will look just lovely, I think. Purple isn't really my kind of color. I don't have a lot of purple papers, and I definitely don't use it very often, but I have realized that it works so good with the winter photos, because the sun, when it's so low in the sky, it gives not a blue shade to everything, but a purple shade, and I think that these photos and the ones that I used for the taxi layout that I did a couple of days ago, I think that the purple really fits the coldness and brings out the coldness also in the pictures. So I go with purple again, and I will also use some white on white just to give the snow some more importance in the photos. It was a lot of fussing around before I got these viewmaster reels in the correct place, and I am happy I used that really bad kind of tape, so that I could move it around a lot. I have prepared background paper. It's a white piece of paper, and I have just splattered it with some different color shines from Heidi Swap. One of the colors is purple, and it is so concentrated that it really looks like black. So I'm not very impressed by the background, and I will later go back and give it a couple of sprays, so that the fine mist of the color shine will bring out the color more. So I will mist it in both yellow and purple, I think. The sun in these photos is just so orange and very deep yellow, so that I really need to use yellow more in this layout. So I will bring out a couple of cardstock scraps and make die cut circles, so that I mimic both the shape and the color of the sun. So this is more the kind of background that I was looking for. Both the yellow and the purple is in the background, and I'm ready to glue down my photo block. The purple paper will go off the edge on the right side, and it will leave a bit of the background to the left. This is a layout that I often come back to. It's really it suits me perfectly, I must say. Above the layout you see a little bag of some kind of flowers. I've made those myself. It's from ribbon, satin ribbon, that I have stitched with just an ordinary sewing needle and thread along one of the edges, and when I had just sewn for about 2 inches or so, I just pulled the string so that it got into a little, almost like a flower. And it was a couple of months ago I made a whole bunch of those, and I haven't used them because they got a bit too two-dimensional for my taste. But on this layout I decided that I wanted to use them since I wanted to go with a white on white effect. So they are a bit bulky, and nothing that I'll be making again, I think. Not for these kinds of projects that will fit into a page protector. But the idea was kind of nice, and if you don't mind bulky embellishments, I think it's a fun thing that you can make on your own. By using 3 different shades of the yellow cardstock, I get around the problem of matching the correct color of the sunset. So I think that was a bit clever and something that I really need to remember for the future. At this point it looks a bit strange, but together with the rest of the embellishments that will go on top of that, it will be pretty nice on the finished page. So just be patient and you'll see. The title for this page will be Sunset, and I will write it with an alpha so old that I have misplaced or gotten rid of the packaging, so I really don't know who made it. It's a glittery kind of plastic sticker alpha, and it's fine with this sunset color scheme, so I like the opportunity to use it up. Above the main title I will write Drive into the, so it's become Drive into the Sunset, and I will use October Afternoon alpha tiles, the small kind that I really need to get my hands on again, because they are just so lovely, and I just saw that they had released different kinds, so I need to get them as soon as my spending freeze is over. These small die cuts that I glue down now are from the Technique Tuesday die set for a travel team themed die set that I bought a couple of weeks ago. And now I also glue down a couple of small white dots to really get the white on white embellishing together. That pin it's a heart pin. I liked it as well, and I will use the purple glittery heart that I got in my last order as a free gift. With the roller stamp I will stamp "Let's Go" in a couple of places, and here is that alpha that I was talking about. I have 3 different colors and I will use, I think, all of them on this layout. Beside the lower embellishment cluster I will write my journaling and tell the story how we actually managed to miss the sunset that we set out to photograph. So I'll tell about the coldness and about the trip we wanted to make to see the sun. And here is the finished page. And in the close-ups you can see all the different embellishments that I used, and also some close-ups of the sunshine and me in the rear mirror. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this process video. I hope to see you soon here in my channel. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye!